A minute and 5 remaining when a missed free throw and a string of turnovers caused a 9-0 Barry run. Barry would go on to win the game 69-68, a big SSC loss for the Tars. Gonna look to bounce back today and maybe split the series here at home and earn an SSC victory. Guys, back to you in the booth.
Thank you, Mike. We'll hear from him throughout this game as Barry wins the opening tip-off. Officials tonight, Tyrone Archie, Luis Vasquez, and Jordan Conley. As Riccio gets the game started with an easy steal here. Gum driving and gets the foul. It will not be a shooting foul. It will be on the floor. That's going to be the first foul of the game on number 3, Moya.
Yeah, Rollins has one of the fastest backcourts in the conference. Dayton Gum getting the steal and getting the break and getting the foul.
This is going to be Cluxton at the top of the key, as Cluxton has known in the last few games to run the offense through the high post and look for him, especially with Junior out this game, to be there a lot more. Down to Riccio with 10 seconds left, pulling up McKim, and he gets the game started with a three-pointer top of the key.
And what do you know, our star player making an immediate impact.
And that's going to be another steal. That's Trevor Riccio's second on the game so far, getting us to a good start here for Rollins.
Yeah, Rollins is going to have to take advantage of turnovers like this.
Connell McKim, the senior, down to Jacoby Bonner, just long on the three-pointer. But McKim gets the chance, and that's another long one just off the iron. It's interesting to see Rollins shoot threes right away this game.
Yeah, when they shoot more than 20 threes, it's not been so successful for them, but look to maybe, turn that around.
David Moya, top of the key, along with fellow guard Jake Kakar. Pull up midi. Again, just short. It's going to be number 14, Leandro Allende, just a little bit long on that three-pointer. The midi. Interesting so far. They're running a lot of isolation to start this game for Rollins, and it's kind of been working.
So they try to get them shooters open, and you got to attack the basket.
Bonner to the corner. He gets it. First bucket of the game for a leading scorer, Jacoby Bonner.
The best way to get somebody open is with a screen, and that's what Cluxton did there.
That's what they do best, screens and backdoor cuts. Inside here, that's going to be an easy bucket there. That's going to be Tylan Birts, the leading scorer for the Barry Buccaneers.
Tylan Birts is a physical guy. Love to see it.
With Junior out this game, it seems like McKim's going to be running the offense at the top of the key along with Riccio. McKim looking for Cluxton in the high post. Back to him again on the pick. That's going to be a corner three. Once again too far, but Riccio with the offensive board.
Offensive rebounds can be really crucial for the Tars, especially if they can capitalize off of them.
Especially since the height advantage goes to Tampa. To Barry.
Yeah, they're tremendously tall.
They're massive. All the way from guards all the way to forwards.
But it's also funny they got two people below 6 feet tall.
As they're going to get to the paint once again, that's going to be number 1, Evan Walsh. It's interesting. Rollins is attacking the three-point line while Barry's trying to get inside. This is almost like identity flopping.
I know. It's kind of weird. Rollins is usually the pick-and-roll squad, and Tampa lives and dies by the three, or Barry, excuse me.
Cluxton once again in the high post trying to facilitate the offense. Going off the pick-and-roll. 5 seconds left on the shot clock for Gum here. He's going to have to pull a shot. As he draws the foul there. Dayton Gum going to the free throw line.
He's been struggling of late, but that is his go-to right there, getting in the lane and, creating opportunities for not only himself, but others.
Well, Dayton Gum, he was out for a few games with that injury back in December and January, has struggled since kind of coming back into the rotation. Just got his starting job back after Kyle Marion's injury.
Yeah, but, he's having to find his rhythm. He makes the first one. Yeah. I talked to Dayton Gum earlier this year. He said his weakness is shooting, whether it's free throws, midi, or at the beyond the arc. But He made the first one. Let's see if he can get the second.
I mean, he's had an improvement so far this year. He's shooting 70%. That's way better than he did last year. You know, that's what wins and loses games for college teams is they're going to the free throw line.
Especially when you lose by 1 point.
Especially since Rollins has been, like we mentioned in the beginning of the broadcast, Rollins has been in a lot of close games to start this year off and has only succeeded in a few of them.
Leandro, spin moves.
Yeah, it's a little bit too much of a spin move there.
Yeah.
Allende, you know, kind of get a little bit too fancy in there as Barry's going to call timeout. 7-4 with 15:55. Conference, Rollins 6-9. Rollins has got a game advantage on Lynn for getting to the SSC tournament at the end of the year.
Yeah, making that SEC tournament is, you know, what the end goal.
It's the end goal. It's where you want to be at the end of the year. Cluxton gets it once again in the high post with his teammate Bonner. Gets it in the corner to Parker Davis. Once again, just a little bit too long. But we're going to get a defensive foul here on number 14, Allende.
That's just lazy. Lazy on that box out.
Cluxton comes back into the game once again. We have Erickson, Gum, Cluxton, Davis, and Bonner on the floor for Rollins.
And for Barry, you got Evan Walsh, Jake Kakar, Tylan Birts, Dean, and Allende.
Gum trying to drive, getting nowhere. Davis once again for three. Rings out, but Bonner trying to get the offensive board. Just a little bit too much on that second effort. Rollins now 1 for 8 to start the game from three-point line. They trying to expose the Barry man defense. They're playing really soft on Rollins right now.
I mean, they're only 2 for 10 from the field, too.
Oh, alley-oop slam. Birds gets the alley-oop there to take the lead for Barry 9-7.
That's one way to break a press there, isn't it?
It's one way, and it's one way to build momentum.
Tylan Birts is actually very strong, athletic. He's kind of like their Bonner.
Jacoby right now getting excellent defense played on him by number 12, Dean, but he gets a foul. That's going to be his first. Interesting start for Barry. They already have 4 personal fouls on them right now. That might play big into foul trouble for these stars.
Well, like Mike said, this game's going to be high in emotions and just physical, as both teams are very physical teams.
Cluxton in the low post. Gets a little hook shot, and it's good. Tying this game at 9.
Nothing but just gave him a little shimmy there and just threw it up there.
It may not be the most incredible shot on earth, but you know what? A fundamental basketball there by number 12, Cluxton.
I guarantee you will never get bought doing a hook shot.
Pull up midi, no good. Rebounded there by number 1, Erickson. Davis leading the offense on transition here. Bonner, loose handles, as that's going to be a turnover and timeout by Barry. Excellent timeout there, because Cluxton was going to go in there for the jump ball, but now it's Barry basketball.
Yeah, Cluxton, wanted to give it to Bonner, but Bonner wanted to come out.
You got to score somehow. Jacoby Bonner and Cluxton have the only 2-point buckets for them so far.
I feel like they are a better driving team, and I'm surprised they're not attacking as much as they normally do.
Especially since Big Man Dolvin is out for Barry. Backdoor cut, and that's another slam. That's Birts with his second dunk of the game.
How many does he get this game?
Over under 5? I'll go over on the 5. I mean, so far he's on pace. He's having an excellent game so far. That's 6 points for Birts so far.
Yeah, no, he's one of their better players, and like we said, he's top in the conference for scoring.
Rollins needs to match that intensity so far. It seemed lackluster. Gum going to the basket, trying to draw the foul. Doesn't get the foul, but he'll get the turnover. Number 14, Allende, rebounded the ball, but his foot was on the line, so this will stay Rollins' ball.
You know, like Dayton Gum, he's so aggressive. He wants to dunk it whenever he can, and I think he wanted to destroy somebody's career there.
Dayton Gum 0 for 4 so far this game. Bonner, with 5 seconds, gets it into Cluxton. Erickson's going to need to pull here. He does. Is unable to get it off the glass. Once again, Rollins struggling on the shooting side.
He didn't have good form there. He just kind of had to throw it up.
Yeah. Birts getting in again, and he's just showing that he's bigger than Rollins right now.
I was listening to Shaquille O'Neal. He said, if you're the bigger guy, put your shoulder in first, and, good things will come to you.
It'll be interesting to see if they put Chu into this game early for Rollins to defend the paint.
I'm actually kind of surprised that he's not in yet.
Erickson trying to do the backdoor cut, but throws it off the back of Allende, but he recovers and tips the ball out of bounds.
Yeah, that was just so telegraphable right there.
Timeout again by Rollins. That's 4 timeouts to start this first half. A lot of adjustments so far for Rollins, 0 for Barry, but they're out rebounding Rollins 7-5 because Rollins has been unable to stop this Barry offense. In now for Rollins, number 11, Kate Long, along with number 20, Trevor Riccio. Rollins in that famous 3-2 zone causes once again another turnover. That's going to be the 7th turnover for Barry.
If Riccio got a cookie for every charge he took, he would he has a sweet tooth.
I mean, Trevor Riccio, he's one of my favorite players. Not just, he doesn't score the ball a lot, but he does everything else right. Gets offensive boards, gets charges, sets picks. He does the dirty work that no one else wants to do.
Yeah, he gets them blocks too. He had a couple against Nova Southern.
You good?
The ball came rocketing.
Perez just wanted to check out, see how I was doing, wanted to give me a firm handshake. I get that. I respect that. Cluxton once again, the big being the facilitator on offense. McKim trying to find a hole, is unable to. 10 seconds left on the shot clock. Riccio, Bonner in the corner trying to create something, pulls the midi just short as the stifling defense by Barry is limiting Rollins to get in the paint.
Wow, that was a deep one from Kakar there.
Yeah. Defensive rebound there by Bonner. Gets it in the long in the corner. No good. Rollins now 1 for 9 from the 3-point line.
Cade Long, he's only shooting 36% from 3 this year. When he was in high school, he was the leading scorer a couple of times.
Long being the redshirt freshman for Rollins, as a freshman trying to develop a little bit and prove to your coach that you deserve those minutes, especially with 2 starters being out.
Oh, for sure. Next man up. I think you got to give it to one of your playmakers here and, drive and make something happen.
That would be Bonner if they can get it to him. McKim loses the ball, but he's going to be fouled there by number 5, Birts. That's going to be his first foul of the game.
I actually think that's going to be a foul on McKim.
My mistake, it's going to be a foul on McKim on the loose ball there.
Yeah, we gave him a little bit of a reach.
That's going to be Rollins' first foul of the game, second foul of the game, both on McKim. Not the start that Connor McKim wanted so far, already getting 2 fouls here in the first half. As number 15, Ravis, comes in for Barry. As we're going to get another turnover. That's going to be the 8th for Barry so far.
Wow.
And that's the only way that Rollins has been able to stop this Barry offense.
And stay in this game. I mean, that was a little bit of a late call, but he ended up getting it.
We have Mike Warren on sideline. Mike, what do we got for us?
Well, guys, after that last timeout, Coach Klusman was pretty fired up, not going to lie. Just straight up told the guys, we got away from our defensive keys. We forgot our assignments, and we're letting their best player, number 5, break us down. A lot of open backdoor cuts and dunks, as we saw over the last couple of minutes. But for them to get back on track, he just said, get back to what we were doing in the first 3 to 4 minutes of this game, which was executing on defense and shifting in that zone. Guys?
Thank you, Mike. I mean, it's true. Burtis has been the difference maker so far for Barry. I mean, he's had those backdoor cuts, those 2 momentum-changing dunks.
Yeah, you got to, like Mike said, you got to be able to slide on defense, stop him from even getting the ball if it takes that.
McKim was fouled weak side, but now because they're in the bonus, McKim takes 2 free throws and makes both free throws. Rollins playing the press here to try to stifle Barry whatsoever. Barry shooting 6 for 10 so far on the game, 60%. While Rollins is shooting 3 for 15, 20%. But it's a 2-point game.
It's going to be a loose ball foul there, I think.
That's going to be on number 21, Jacoby Bonner. They got the stop there. I mean, they forced the bad mid-range shot, but they were unable to get the defensive board, but they only have 3 this game.
And I think that's exactly what Barry wants to do. They want to get that ball right there to Tylan Birts, right in the middle of the zone, and let him go to work.
Walsh trying to drive, is unable to, but gets the fancy pass there, but is lost there as Rollins goes on the transition. Jacoby Bonner drawing the foul and gets it. That's going to be a foul there on number 25, Perez. It's Bonner going to the line.
That was a smart play, taking advantage of the sliding, shuffling feet. Didn't let him get set. Put his shoulder in first. And got the foul.
That's going to be on number 1, Evan Walsh. Jacoby Bonner is actually 8 points away from going 31st in all-time scoring for Rollins. In his senior year, he's only going to climb up that ladder more and more as the year progresses.
And then once he eventually gets the 8th point this game, he only needs then 5 more to get to 30th.
Missed free throw there by Bonner, who's actually improved this year to 81% versus 62 last year. That has been an emphasis for Bonner as Cluxton mishandles the rebound. I mean, Bonner, he was 22 for 25 the last 6 games. He has been very good efficiency from free throws.
Yeah, I mean, he's good at creating space, driving, getting in the lane, and then forcing a foul, and then he gets it done at the line.
On the floor right now for Rollins, number 2 McKim, number 11 Long, number 12 Cluxton, number 20 Riccio, and number 21 Bonner, as we get a 3-point shot by number 15 Ravis. The man.
He's what, 6'9"?
6'9" man from Latvia. I mean, that's hard to guard there if he's going to be shooting threes this game.
190 pounds, a little underweight, but looks like he got some tape on his fingers.
Yeah. 3-point shot there by McKim. Once again, off the mark. Just keeps hitting rim, but will not go into the net.
Got to keep shooting, though.
That's how you start making them. 3-point shot there. He can't do everything. Birts gets the 3-point shot.
Something was called here.
It's going to be a Rollins Tars timeout. That's going to be
about 16 to 20 seconds every possession to score. So, take your time. You get 30 seconds to score, and, give it to Bonner, Gum, let them make a play.
Gum coming back in now for Rollins, trying to get back some of that intensity.
Look at that speed.
Bonner in the corner. Can he get it? He does. That's a 3-point shot there by Jacoby Bonner.
Let your playmakers make plays.
They're going to need to rely on Jacoby Bonner if they're going to want to come back in this game. 15-19, 7:30 left in the first half.
I think Rollins has the speed advantage, so why not use it? Smaller players are usually faster.
And that's what you get with Dayton Gum, one of the most explosive players on this team, as that's going to be a little midi shot by Perez there. That's going to be his first bucket of the game. Getting the ball back to Jacoby Bonner. Get the hot man hot. But Cluxton trying to get the offensive rebound there. Tips it off and is going to stay Rollins.
Yeah, Justice really didn't like that call there.
Unfortunately, we don't have the camera angles to double check on that one. Dayton Gum, 20 seconds left on the shot clock. Gets a hard pick from Riccio on that. Riccio just constantly setting picks for all of his teammates. Cluxton gets it back to Bonner in his hot spot, but is unable to convert again. As Barry goes on the fast break.
Ooh.
Excellent block there by McKim.
Wow, that was just beautiful, wasn't it? I can't believe he was able to block that.
Falling backwards and getting the block and transition. What an excellent defensive play there by the senior McKim.
I mean, granted, number 4, Milan Sheffield's only 5'7", but props to him.
Back to him here for 3. Won't go, but offensive rebound there, but they're going to call it over the back on number 11.
I guess you can't be tall anymore.
Justinas from Lithuania. We have a Lithuanian and we have somebody from Latvia.
And Norway. Jeez.
Very good recruiting school.
I guess so.
As because Barry has had so many fouls here in the first half, Rollins is already back in the bonus with 6:38 left, sending Cluxton to the line.
They have to take advantage of that. Free throws, free points.
Well, they don't get free points there. Cluxton misses the one-on-one there, as Barry's going to get the ball with 6:30 left in the first half, up 21-15.
Oh, good defense from Kim there.
Kick there, and the three, no good, but a strong rebound there by the big man from Lithuania.
Going to be a foul on Riccio there.
That's going to be Ricio's. Chu, a defensive specialist for Rollins, doesn't score a lot, not as efficient, but he's one of their leading rebounders, even though he doesn't play a lot.
Hey, play your role, do your job at the end of the day. Look at this. You got the smallest guy. Wow, and they let him get it in with ease.
Chu trying to get the inbound out, but no, it does not.
Got to take advantage of that, too. Yeah. Everything's a battle. Take advantage of it.
Yeah. Back to Sheffield here with 6 seconds left, trying to draw something. Gets it to the big man for three, and is unable to. That has been a theme of this game so far. Nobody has been able to get hot from the three-point line. Gets it in the top of the key here for Cluxton. 20 seconds left on the shot clock. Gum trying to drive again, but is unable to. McKim for three. He gets it from Curry range. That's a three-pointer there for Connor McKim.
There it is. That's his second of the game, giving him 8 points and 2 for 4 from the field.
Hey, our star of the game. 8 points right now has been the reason why Rollins is only 3 points down this game.
He is just under half of their points.
Another three-pointer there for Sheffield is no good.
Look long.
He has struggled so far to get back into rhythm. 0 for 3 so far for Sheffield. Connor McKim trying to pull a little too quick there, as he's going to miss the three-pointer. Behind the back, trying to get to the bucket. But an excellent block there by Cluxton, as now we're back in transition. McKim, Euro, gets it in and is unable to. Just short on the Euro layup there. Sheffield kicks it out.
Perez
driving, gets it in to number 11 as he gets the layup there. The Justinas from Lithuania gets his second bucket of the game. Wow, that was a lot there. Lot of movement. Now Rollins is going to try and slow the pace a little bit.
Oh, there you go.
Dayton Gum driving and draws the foul. 4:23 left. Rollins 18-23.
10 team fouls. That's a lot.
10.
Especially with so much time to play. Barry doesn't play more than 7 or 8 guys, so people getting in foul trouble, it could be crucial. Try to get them into their lower depth.
Well, Perez just got his second foul there. Now we are in the double bonus for Rollins. Missed there by Gum. We're going to get a substitution in, as we're going to see the big man, Birts, come back into the game for Barry, along with number 2, Jake Kakar. Jake Kakar, we haven't seen a lot from him. He's their leading scorer currently on the court right now throughout the season. Rollins has done a good job locking him up, along with our lookout star for the game, David Moya.
Yeah, Birts is putting out a show while the commissioner is here. Pretty good performance. He has 8 points.
Number 13, Davis is back into the game.
Or excuse me, is 11.
Yeah, Ed Pask, the commissioner of the SAC, is actually into this game right now. Excited to see these two great programs go together. Driving and pulling as he gets the toilet bowl mid-range. That's number 4, Sheffield, with his first bucket of the game.
He is making plays for himself. That's what you got to do.
That was iso ball there. He's just creating opportunities for himself this entire game.
Yeah, he's earned it this year.
The passing, ball movement, gets an open 3. Bonner unable to get it where he made it previously here in the first half. Sheffield pulling for the midi. Doesn't get the bounce. Good rebound there by number 12, Cluxton. Rollins trying to slow the pace here, trying to get it back to their kind of basketball. This transition ball is just not where they succeed at. Bonner and Cluxton on the pick and roll. Chu gets it into him. Cluxton with a nice move and a nice bucket. Cluxton with his second bucket of the game.
Took advantage of some poor defense there by Tylan Birts.
Full court pass there to Birts. Barry trying to keep up the momentum here. Gets the nice bucket there. Number 2, Kakar gets past Cluxton.
That was very shifty.
Bonner in transition, unable to draw the foul there.
Wow, refs are really calling a lot today.
Yeah, Kakar draws the foul. We're going to have another timeout
But
here.
it's funny, they call.
It's been really, really close. They just can't get there. We have number 10 coming in for Rollins, Sheldon Oduna, who sees limited minutes, but with Rollins' rotation low this game, he may be a key factor off the bench.
Very well could be.
It's been Sheffield at the end of this first half so far. They'll probably get the ball to him here. Three-pointer here for Barry, and it's good. That's Allende with his third bucket of the game. First bucket of the game for Allende. He's got 3 now.
Strong way to finish the first half here as 2 minutes remain.
Oduna with the ball. Davis trying to pass around, find something. Oduna in the corner, unable to find an open look. 10 seconds left on the shot clock for Gum. Chu's going to pull the three-pointer top of the key. Unable to get the bounce there, and Cluxton was unable to get the offensive board. As Barry goes into transition, gets an open corner 3 as they hit it. That's Kakar's second bucket of the game, as we're going to see another timeout for Rollins. Coach Klusman did not like that 8-0 run.
He is not having it today.
As we're going to go to our sideline reporter, Mike Warren. Mike, what do you got for us?
Well, guys, when they play a zone, pass the ball around, especially going from one side to the other, make the team work, and it's been working as they got a nice lead here.
No substitutions for Rollins as they're running Chu, Gum, Oduna, Cluxton, and Davis. Oduna gets the inbound, but we're going to send it back to Davis.
Love it. Rollins takes all the time they can to get across. I mean, why not?
Chu giving the ball to Gum here with 1:30 left in the first half. Rollins is down 33-21. That was an 8-0 run there by Barry. Gum gets it into Chu with 4 seconds. Chu driving, draws the foul. Excellent drive there by Chu with the shot clock running out as Rollins will once again be going to the free throw line.
Yeah, he muscled his way down there.
Chu, a 53% free throw shooter, junior here for Rollins. He was the first athlete from South County to earn a D1 scholarship from his high school. I mean, he's a legend back home.
Yeah.
But, since kind of coming to Rollins, they expected big things from him, but unfortunately on the offensive side of the ball, he has not executed to their expectations.
Yeah, last year, he was not able to play due to some back injury. That kind of set him back. And when you go through any kinds of surgery, it's, a setback.
1 for 2 there for Chu to send this game to an 11-point advantage for Barry. Barry has been successfully attacking the 3-2 zone. Gets it inside with 15 seconds left. Sheffield with the bullet pass, but the air ball there. That was a good pass. Just an air ball on the corner 3. Dayton Gum, boom for 3. No good. No hesitation there on the 3, but unable to get it in.
Confidence is key, man.
Rollins so far 3 for 17 from three-pointers, while Barry is 4 for 12.
And like we said in the beginning, if Rollins shoots more than 23s, it's not so successful when they do so.
Well, they already got 17 in the first half. As a drawn turnover there by Oduna, that's going to be a steal for him. As the shot clock is going to be at 23, the play clock could be at 24. 2-second differential.
It's a tense turnover there for Barry.
Cluxton gets it into Oduna in the corner. no good. Rims out. As Barry's going to get the last shot here. Sheffield trying to dribble, but it is off the foot of Parker Davis, and that's going to be a kickball violation.
Actually, I think it was a reach-in by Davis.
My apologies. Davis will get his first foul of the game, as that's going to send Sheffield to the free throw line. Miss there. 5 seconds left on the clock. Here comes Gum to take an important shot. Gum to the rim is blocked and is no good. Blocked there by number 5, Birts, as that's going to be the end of the first half. Rollins is down 22-33 so far. Landon, what's been going on so far? Coach Tom Klusman for the Rollins Tars in his 40th season, and Butch Estes for coaching the Barry Buccaneers in his 7th season.
Rollins going to start with the ball here. Hopefully trying to create something, some spark in this offense.
On the floor for the Rollins Tars, you have number 2, Connor McKim, 21, Jacoby Bonner, number 12, Cluxton, number 20, Trevor Riccio, and number 5, Dayton Gum.
You know, why not there?
Why not?
Why not?
Cluxton was open, and he gets the mid-range bucket. That's his second shot of the game. Third shot, 6 points for Cluxton.
Got to make the defender respect you.
And then on the floor for Barry, number 1, Walsh, number 2, Kakar, number 3, Moya, number 5, Birts, and number 14, Allende, as that's going to be a turnover there forced by Trevor Riccio.
Another one.
Trevor Riccio, man, he does everything.
That's 11 turnovers now for Barry.
But, I mean, we mentioned at the beginning, Riccio's got to stay out of foul trouble. He's already got 2 this game. Rollins might need him for the entire second half.
And the entire one here.
Riccio gets the three-pointer in the corner. That's his first three-pointer in 7 games.
A great way to start the second half. 5-0 run.
For a team that struggled in the first half with shooting only 3 for 18, Rollins gets the first three-pointer of the second half. But Barry comes back with a mid-range bucket.
So there's just a lack of a contest there.
27-35, Rollins is down here with 18:30 left. Gum driving, kicks it out to Riccio. Back to McKim for 3.
Bang.
Gets it, McKim with the three-point shot, his 3rd of the game.
That's his 3rd tray bomb, like you said. And, you know, he is going to be huge if they're going to mount any sort of comeback.
As Gum goes behind the back, he gets the steal here. Rollins now in transition. McKim leading the way. Riccio wanted to pull that, but decided not to. Cluxton, post-move specialist. Tries to get it in.
3-second
but
violation.
It's going to be a 3-second violation there on Cluxton.
That's a tough call right there, a tough break.
Rollins has played with the intensity here to start the second half that we did not see at all in the first half.
Yeah, Klusman really sparked something here.
As once again, Rollins is trying to go for the turnover as McKim tries to pick the pocket.
I mean, if Barry's going to be lazy with that ball, why not?
Barry in the first half had 12 turnovers. 12. We go to Mike Warren on sideline. Mike, what do you got?
Oh, guys, I was able to talk with Coach Hogan a little bit after halftime. He said they really emphasize defensive pressure coming out of the half. They really want to make sure that they're not giving the Buccaneers any easy looks at the basket, or as many as they did really in the first half. As it seems like it's paying off right now as they're cutting into that double-digit deficit, only down 7. Guys, back to you.
Thanks, Mike. We'll hear from him later in the second half. Connor McKim, top of the key with 7 seconds left.
Bonner really wanted that ball there.
Yeah.
Kind of frustrated.
Riccio, again, corner 3. He gets it, his second 3 of the game for Trevor Riccio.
You know, if he is able to, space the floor out for Rollins, that could be huge.
3-point shot there, no good. But it's going to be an offensive foul there.
Oh, that's going to be McKim's 3rd foul there. That's going to be tough.
Trevor Riccio this year, he hadn't made a three-pointer in like 7 games. It's only his second multi-three-pointer game this entire year. His first being against Puerto Rico back in November.
And excuse me, that was actually a foul on Bonner and not McKim.
Number 1, Walsh gets the bucket there. That's going to be his 9th point of the game. He's 4 for 5 from the field so far. Gum on the wing looking for Cluxton. Decides not to. McKim pulls.
In and out.
No
burger.
good. But Cluxton trying to get the offensive rebound there. This is a little bit too aggressive. Cluxton will be getting his first foul of the game.
That was an in and out burger there for McKim.
As you can see, Coach Klusman's having a freak out on the sideline. Can't believe that call went against Rollins.
I don't think anybody liked that call as we hear the fans going nuts.
33-39. Rollins Tars are down 6 here to the Buccaneers with 16:30 left in the second half. Backdoor cut here, trying to get to the basket, but that's going to be an out of bounds there once again. The Barry Buccaneers keep turning the ball over. That's their 12th of the game.
That's so sloppy. You got 3 turnovers here in less than 4 minutes.
It is allowing Rollins back into this game down 6.
Yeah, they got to take advantage of it. They now have only 6 points off turnovers, but that's still more than the Bucks.
Cluxton passing the ball around. Good fundamental basketball. Jacoby Bonner goes for the layup and gets the foul.
That was beautiful right there. He saw that his defender was a little bit lacking in speed, was able to, create the space, get in the lane, get the foul, and now he's going to the line.
I mean, that's what Bonner's specialty is. You look at Bonner and Gum, they're driving specialists. But the Buccaneers are just playing such good defense. When they go to the paint every time, it gets very physical.
And he has the chance here to tie to be the 31st Rollins player in scoring history.
31st all-time now for Jacoby Bonner, just breaking records his senior year.
He's 1 away from tying.
1 away from tying?
So if he makes this one.
Whoa. The biggest free throw of his life?
Do we stop the game and, celebrate?
31st, that's a big deal.
Still has a bunch of games left to go, too.
Gets it. 31st all-time in leading scoring for Jacoby Bonner in Rollins Tars history. He will just keep climbing that ladder the longer this season goes on.
They were able to cut down that lead to 4. That is going to be huge here down the run.
Yeah. Moya, who haven't seen a lot from this in the first half, maybe he'll get going in the second half. 3-point shot there for Barry. It's good. That's Kakar. Big bucket there.
Kakar's second 3 of the game.
Gives Barry the 7-point lead now with 5:30 left in the second half. Gum gets it in the Bonner, top of the key. Just amazing passing going on. Tried to get the backdoor cut. Cluxton, just a little bit too much there.
Well, I think it was just a little too much, but also Riccio wasn't as cutting as hard as he could have there.
42. We'd like to thank the Dan Patrick School of Broadcasting for giving the opportunity to many students across the country to call the games they love and to teach the future generation.
And, I just looked it up, too. McKim has passed the 24th all-time scorer, and he is now the 24th all-time scorer.
The 2 seniors leading the scoring.
You love to see it. Kim's actually having a great game today.
But Kim, he was our star of the game. He's playing excellent now with 11 points. Mid-range bucket, almost like a pass, but the foul there. It's going to be on number 12, Cluxton. That's going to be his second of the game.
Yeah, Birts was going up for, a dunk. Then Cluxton, hit his hand, trying to knock the ball away.
We'd also like to thank the kindness of Michael Schwartz, allowing Logan Windsor to call the game today from Panulos.
Oh, yes, your boss.
Oh, yeah. It was a busy weekend. Valentine's Day was yesterday. It was a busy night for everyone.
Oh, my God, not for me.
You were playing the love of your game, baseball.
Yes, I was calling a baseball game. So I guess it was still Valentine's Day.
It was still Valentine's Day. You got to call a sports game. That's an exciting Valentine's Day. I got to work an 11-hour shift. Doesn't get much better than that. McKim gets it to Bonner in the corner. Bonner doing a little floater, unable to go. Number 2, Kakar on the rebound.
Good take, though. Honestly, could have shot the 3 there.
Kakar gets it to Birts. Birts been a little bit quiet so far since having those 2 first-half dunks. Look for Barry to kind of get him back involved. Barry doing a good job passing the ball around, but it does not result into a bucket, but it's going to stay Barry ball as the ball goes out of bounds.
Gum does not like the call.
Rollins has not, after starting the second half hot with 2 3-pointers, 3 of them, they have had no field goals the last 3 minutes. Swinging the ball around to Kakar. Kakar tripping up with the assist. No. Missed there by number
fast break
3.
opportunity here.
Fast break by Bonner. Bonner doing a little shimmy and gets the bucket. Beautiful bucket there by Bonner to make this a 6-point game.
Took advantage of the smaller defender there, David Moya.
No lineup changes so far for either teams. Both the starting lineups are going long here in the second half.
I love what Coach Klusman preaches. Keep your hands up.
As Birts takes advantage of the mismatch and gets the bucket for his 14th point of the game. Bonner tried to get something in transition, just, too many men back. Barry's playing a really good job in that transition D. Riccio, and 1. Count it. That's another bucket there for Trevor Riccio as he'll be going to the line.
He's going to go to the line, try to get the 3 the old-fashioned way here.
Subbing in for Rollins is going to be number 13, Parker Davis for Dayton Gum. Davis, this is interesting. Davis doesn't really play a lot of minutes. The most minutes he's played since November has been 13 against St. Leo, but he's seen a big uptick with the injury to Hunt Unor. As Riccio makes the free throw to make this a 5-point game, 40-45 here with 13:30 left. Logan Windsor here with Landon Potvin and Mike Warren on the sideline.
Look at those active hands right there from Parker Davis.
Spark plug off the bench possibly. Pull up midi, no good. But the rebound there is going to be by Parker Davis. Going into transition to McKim. As Rollins gets an excellent defensive stop here.
Oh, awesome.
McKim. Oh, as Bonner tipped the ball as it was going out of bounds. Almost an excellent play there by McKim. But the turnover, it's going to be Barry ball.
He was going to go up for the layup there, but saw Birts coming in hard and had to kick out. It's Rollins' 7th turnover of the contest.
Compared to 13 for Barry. Rollins actually done a really good job at keeping the ball today. Double move. Nice alley-oop pass there by number 3, Moya, to number 5, Birts. That was just an excellent move there.
Yeah, Birts got up there on that one.
He's got a vertical. That is for certain. Birts has definitely got a high vertical. Drive there by Bonner, no good off the glass. Transition here for Barry. That's going to be an easy layup and an easy bucket there for David Moya. That's going to be his first bucket of the game.
Bonner was really upset. He got nothing there. So frustrated he didn't even get back on defense.
Run here by Barry, 4-0 run.
Oh, nice
Bonner
pass.
gets in. Not going to get in, but it is going to be a foul there. As Bonner once again will be going to the line.
He is frustrated. He is shooting 3 for 12. He knows he's not having his best game. He's going to look to, come back and do better.
Here's the thing you do with your shooters. When they're struggling, you don't go away from them. You continue to let them shoot the basketball. Bonner, if they want to win this game, they're going to need him to pick it up here. Bonner at the free throw line. Makes the first. Subbing in for Rollins is going to be number 11, Kate Long, and number 1, Will Erickson. The freshman coming in.
He's going to sub out McKim and Cluxton. I don't think Barry's made a player change.
Barry has not made a player change since the start of the second half here. Running the 5-man here. That could take the advantage of Rollins. If these people get tired, Rollins could get the advantage late. Pull up midi, off the glass, gets in. Number 12, Dean, with his first bucket of the game.
Coach telling his team to get back and just play some good defense.
42-51 here. Rollins is down 9 with 11:50 left here in the second half. Long here to Davis. Gets it into the post to Riccio. Wide open, and he gets it. Davis with the 3-point shot, his first of the game. But Rollins was unable to get back on D. as number 12, Dean's going to draw the foul there.
Bonner was going to look to slam that one back in his face. As Coach Klusman calls a timeout.
An SSC conference matchup that can have playoff implications.
Yes, it could.
Rollins is up 1 game to Lynn right now for 8th place. The top 8 teams in the conference make the end of the season tournament, while Barry is 5th right now. 4th at 10-6.
And it's just not been Rollins' season as they lose a lot of those close ones.
And it looks like this game's going to be another close one. The question is, has Rollins learned from those mistakes, and can they improve upon them for this game? Parker Davis at the top of the key trying to create some form of offense for his team. Running around, possibly getting to the rim. Force that one, but they're going to call the foul here. Parker Davis will be going to the line as he ran into Cluxton. That's going to be a foul on number 2, Kakar. Cluxton came into the game because Riccio, we mentioned early in the broadcast how Riccio gets into foul trouble very easily. He's already got 4 fouls this game.
Is it 5 or 6 to foul out?
5.
Wow. Yeah, he is 1 away.
Riccio 1 away from being out of the game, and that is what has been killing him these last 2 losses. Riccio plays great, but Riccio will not be able to be in late in the second half because he's in foul trouble. They just can't have that.
And he's been playing great, too, so without him, it's going to be a tough one.
Parker Davis, 1 for 2. 2 for 2 at the free throw line. This is 47-52 right now. It's Jacoby Bonner. Gets the transition. Oh, doesn't go for the dunk, but he gets the layup to make this a 4-point game.
He played us. I really thought he was going to show us something there.
We'll have to wait until tonight for the dunk contest, unfortunately.
That is very well said.
48-52, Rollins is down now by 4. Birts tries to get into the paint, and he does over Erickson.
That is just too easy there. Me and you were mentioning during the break, maybe Chu. Chu is his kryptonite. Maybe he has to come back in and bring his defensive presence with him.
Yeah, I mean, Chu was playing really great at the end of the first half there, defense against Birts, but he has not gotten back into the game since. Cluxton gets it into Bonner. The Masters Academy High School connection, trying to create something here with 7 seconds left on the shot clock. Cluxton, fade away, you bet.
He has not missed a shot today.
He has not missed a shot today. Every shot from the post. 4 for 4 now for Cluxton with 8 points.
And I think all his points are off burning Tylan Birts.
Nice pump fake there. Creates a wide open shot for them, and he gets the 3-pointer. Kakar with his 3rd 3-pointer of the game.
He will not miss if he's open, especially at the top of the key.
As Rollins was getting back, here comes Barry. 57-50. Bonner trying to drive. Draws the blocking foul there on number 14. Allende, that's going to be his 3rd foul.
That could have gone either way there. He's about halfway to 3/4 there, stopping Bonner, but
those are just one of those like knick-knack fouls. Like, sometimes it's going to get called, sometimes it's not. But the theme of this game so far, the refs, they're calling anything that's physical. The last game for them was a very emotional game with the way it ended. These teams both may not like each other the most, so I'm sure the refs were warned before the game to call almost everything. We're going to get a travel here by number 11, Cade Long, as he tried to get to the lane. That's going to be a turnover.
How much film do you think the refs do before games?
I bet you a lot. I bet you the refs, I think it's more matchup-based. I think they look at the teams that they played, these 2 teams, how they interact with one another, common fouls that happen.
Right.
Maybe some fouls that got missed in the previous game.
I'm going to see 3 players for Rollins checking in.
Including Riccio, so they're going to put Riccio back in almost immediately.
Well,
Erickson trying to get the block there, but he is called for the foul. After the turnover, it's going to be his 1st foul.
What are you going to do? Just not play him for the last 10 minutes? There's only 10 minutes left in the game. If he gets a foul, shame on him. If he doesn't,
here's the thing. The pro, one of the best defensive players for Rollins, comes into the game and helps him on a run. The con, he gets a foul next possession, he's done for the last 9 minutes of the game. That's the decision Coach Klusman has to have. So we will see him sub in. Trevor Riccio comes in. Dayton Gum, along with Connor McKim for the 3 freshmen. And Jacoby Bonner. Get Jacoby Bonner. He's struggling this game. Get him some time on the bench to relax because they're going to need his scoring.
Right. You know, give him a rest right now. You know, about 6 or 5 minutes left. Bring him back in. And show him what we got in the last.
Missed free throw there. Long gets a strong rebound.
Evan Walsh was arguing with the ref, wanting a jump ball.
You never want that. Davis down to the senior McKim. Now it's Gum top of the key. 13 seconds left. Rollins trying to create any form of offense here, but is unable to get past the Barry defense. 8 seconds. Davis, he's getting doubled. They're going to need to chuck up a shot here. McKim in the wing, and he gets it. That's a three-point shot there by McKim to make this a 5-point game.
That's been his shot tonight there, Logan.
McKim, that's his fourth three-pointer of the game. He's got a team-high 14 points. 53-58 here for Rollins as they're down 5. Easy layup, easy bucket there by Allende. That's his first two-pointer of the game. He's got 6 points now.
Yeah, Riccio just kind of, let him get in there so he didn't get a foul.
Yeah, as that's going to be a block shot, and it's going to be Barry ball. What an excellent block there by Evan Walsh.
Yeah, Walsh is kind of staring down Parker Davis right now. Like we've been saying, Mike said it in the pregame, it's a really emotional game right now for both teams.
Yeah. Hey, you think that was a long enough break for Jacoby Bonner? After 30 seconds, he's already back in. He wants some of this action.
Yeah, no, he's probably went up to Klusman and was like, yo, I really need to play right now.
Well, he's going to need to play for his teammates. As Riccio tries to get the rebound, but is unable to, as Dayton Gum draws the shooting foul there on number 5, Birts.
Barry wants the flagrant, but the ref's like, calm down.
But have just been so close every time.
Yeah, they just like you said, so close. They give a little, they take a little bit more. That's kind of been the...
Birts at the free throw line here, 64% free throw shooter. This guy's incredible. 6th in the conference in scoring, 3rd in the conference in rebounding. He's an animal.
He is.
Truly is.
He cannot be stopped, and I guess with Riccio, especially with Riccio having 4 fouls, maybe they go at him a little bit more. Or, give it to him a little bit
Yeah,
more.
because Ricio's got to play a little bit more lax here in the second half now that he has 4 fouls, because they need him here. Riccio trying to get some dribble moves in there, but kicks it back to Bonner, top of the key, to reset the offense.
Coaches on the bench are fired up.
5 seconds left here. Gum needs to force up a shot, but loses the ball as he was trying to get a layup, and that's going to be a turnover there as Barry now is in transition, kicks it off the ref's leg, and that's going to be a Rollins ball. Back-to-back turnovers here for both teams.
I do not know what number 25 was going to argue there. Kicked off the referee's.
He dribbled it right off the ref's legs there in the corner.
And then hit him back and went out of bounds.
Yeah. You can only backpedal so fast as a ref. McKim back in the wing, no good. Looked to try to get the foul there, but was unable to draw it there.
That would have been huge there if he was able to convert.
Yeah. Birts trying to go for the dunk, but it's just a little short. Now we have Rollins in transition here. Jacoby Bonner gets it to Davis in the wing, and you bet Davis gets a 3-point shot there. That's his 2nd of the game.
He's having a day himself, even though he's off the bench.
Yeah. As we get a slam transition by the big man from Lithuania, Justanas.
That was just too easy. As the backboard is still rattling.
56-64, Rollins is down 8. McKim back to Trevor Riccio in the high post. McKim trying to get open, but loses the ball.
What? Going to call that a foul on him?
They're going to call that a foul on number 3, David Moya. That's an interesting call there. They called a loose ball on that. David Moya, as he was trying to get the steal there for McKim, just a little bit too clawy.
I would have said McKim was a little bit forceful there, kind of forcing him out of the way, but, that's why we're broadcasters.
That's why we're broadcasters and they're referees. 18 seconds left on the shot clock with 6 minutes left here. Jacoby Bonner on the wing. Hot spot for Rollins, but is unable to make it. That is Jacoby Bonner's 5th 3-point attempt. As we get a 3rd slam here by Birts. That's a transition dunk. as we got the Barry crowd hyped up now. 2 straight dunks there as Barry takes a 10-point lead.
You know what's funny? He's wearing the Greek Freak shoes. Kind of takes away from his minutes. And especially when Riccio, he's been able to score a couple buckets here and there. So, you know, I'm not surprised, but at the same time, you can be a little bit surprised.
Yeah. It's interesting here. Parker Davis is getting a lot of minutes this game with Charles Davis, the Madden announcer, in the crowd.
Yeah, you love to see it.
Parker
Nice
Davis
pass.
gets the reverse layup there, making this an 8-point game. Right on cue.
Right on cue.
Right on cue. Absolutely love it there. That was an excellent pass there, too.
You know, this is what Parker Davis can do, though. Play stellar defense, and then he can give you a few points here and there.
I mean, Rollins has played terrific perimeter. It's just been their post defense. Barry passing the ball around, trying to create an open shot, and they do, but does not get the bounce. Parker Davis tips the ball out of bounds, and that's going to stay with Barry.
You got a fan right here next to us chirping the ref.
He's giving him a little work. He thinks he has better eyes than the ref.
I guess you can say that.
Bonner trying to get the steal. A little too aggressive there. Threw a shoulder into him. And that's going to be Jacoby Bonner's foul. That's going to be his 3rd foul of the game.
He threw it down that time.
Hey, he threw it down.
He really threw it down that time.
He really wanted that steal in transition for sure.
Probably should have got it.
Barry, now in the bonus. They'll be hitting the and 1 here. 1-1 for number 1.
It'll be shooting every foul from here on out. Last 5 minutes.
That's huge.
It is.
Evan Walsh makes the first 12th point of the game. Team leaders so far, Birts is 22 for Barry. Carr has 8 rebounds, and Allende has 4 assists. For Rollins, team highs, McKim with 14 points, including 4 3-pointers. Cluxton has 5 rebounds, and Dayton Gum has 5 assists. Rollins Tars down 9 here with 5 minutes left in the second half. 58-67. Logan Windsor here with Landon Potvin. We got an exciting finish coming. McKim fakes it, gets it to Riccio, get it to the hot man. Was unable to get his 3rd 3-pointer of the game. Just rattled out.
That was another In-N-Out burger there.
They've had a lot of In-N-Out burgers so far this game. They just have not had luck on their side. Walsh, top of the key, trying to find someone open for 3. Doubled in the corner. Opportunity here for Rollins as smartly Barry calls a timeout.
That was a good double there. You know, make them force a timeout. You never know. You might need a timeout, but now they're out 1.
50. Once again, we are back here at the Warden Arena. Logan Windsor with Landon Potvin as analyst. We also have Mike Warren on sideline. 4:28, 58-67. Rollins is down 9 here as Barry inbounds the ball. Long pass here off the hands of Birts, and that's going to be another turnover. That's Barry's 16th of the game.
Yeah, you know, the turnovers are killer, but, you know, when you can shoot, it helps. It makes up for it. As they're shooting, you know, a good 56% from the field, while Rollins is in the high 30s.
Jacoby Bonner trying to get to the basket here, unable to. Passes around, gets it to an open Parker Davis on the wing, but is unable to get it. Cluxton tried to get the cheeky tip there, was unable.
That would have been a little cliche right there.
Barry passing the ball around with under 4 minutes now, just trying to drain this clock.
I think that is really good by Barry. They pass, and then they cut to the middle for a 3.
Walsh with the 3-pointer. That's his first of the game, and now he has 15 points as Barry is starting to pull away here at the end of this game.
Wouldn't you know? But what I was saying, you know, they get the ball to the middle. If you get the ball to the middle, you know, it's endless things from there. You can kick out for a 3. You can run the triangle offense, kick it to the post, and then cut. There's so much you can do from the middle.
Options, which Rollins has not had a lot of. Cluxton trying to get it in there. Gets offensive rebound. Just off. That was just a lot there. Riccio unable to get the bucket. Alley-oop dunk! Unbelievable! Jumped over the man and gets the alley-oop layup there. What an athletic move by Birts.
I do not know how you don't get up there. Even if you're not rooting for Barry, that was nice.
Over a Rollins defender. Gets the alley-oop there. What an incredible transition play there by Barry.
They're just pulling away here. It's not looking good for Rollins.
McKim forced 3. You freaking bet. 4 threes this game for McKim as he is willing this team back 61-72.
5? I think he has 5 actually.
That's his 5th. He's 5.
Goggles.
Ooh, that was fun.
It was. It's been what, 20 seconds. 20 seconds. They're about to get 6 points.
Everyone quiet. Bonner gets it. 6-point game here for Rollins. And just like that, we got a close game.
This press can either be really good or really bad.
As they get the layup there, and that is the cons of the press. Number 12, Dean, getting the bucket. Jacoby Bonner in transition. Gets it to Oduna. Oduna wanted to pull, but he was against it. But Birts gets the steal here. Tried to get the dunk in transition, but Rollins does a good job on D.
And now they're just going to, milk the clock here.
66-74 with 2 minutes left here in the game.
Jacoby Bonner is telling his squad to, press up, try to get a turnover.
As that's going to be a foul there on number 10, Oduna, trying to do a little bit too much there, sending Barry to the line.
Dean on the day is 1 for 2 from the line.
7 for 12 for Barry as a team. As they miss that one, that's a huge miss there. Rollins has an opportunity now. Jacoby Bonner leading the offense.
That turnover from Davis last possession.
Parker
really
Davis
hurt.
trying to do a little too much. Gets to the rim. Maybe it was enough. That's a bucket there for Parker Davis to make this a 6-point game.
Gum using that speed.
As Dayton Gum fouls number 3, David Moya, on that, as he'll be sending him to the line now in the double bonus.
I would not be surprised if he makes both of them here. Usually if you're a good three-point shooter, you tend to be a good free throw shooter as well.
Parker Davis is approaching his season high so far on the year. He had 11 in a start against Warren. So far on the day, Davis does have 11, 4 for 7 from the field, 2 for 5 from the three-point line. As Barry misses the free throw. It's a 6-point game.
It's looking exactly like the last game, but instead in Rollins' favor.
Dayton Gum, top of the offense, trying to get to the rim, gets the foul, gets the and one. Dayton Gum, big man himself, showing his big. This is a 4-point game.
Dayton Gum just stared down Evan Walsh for like a good 10 seconds.
70-74 with a minute 12. Rollins has made a 12-2 run here in the last minute and a half. Absolutely incredible.
Klusman's sweating over there, and so is the Barry's coach.
I think I'm breaking a sweat too.
Me too. As he makes the free throw, 3-point game.
We got a one possession game with a minute 12 here. This trap defense. Blown, trying to get the dunk. Jacoby Bonner unable to get the block. 5 points. 5 points to Rollins is down now. 71-76.
Speed kills.
Dayton Gum, top of the key, trying to get to the bucket. Pulls the mid-range off. Recio was unable to get the offensive board.
It just took one extra bounce off the rim, and they're just going to foul.
Yeah. Foul there on Dayton Gum on number 12, Dean, who's 1 for 3 from the free throw line.
But instead, it's going to be going to go into double bonus, giving him 2 shots this time instead of just 1.
In my opinion, I thought that was a little rush there by Dayton Gum. I don't think he needed to pull the mid-range that quickly, and it cost them.
It did. Now they're going to have to foul almost every possession now, depending on if he makes these.
Hey, Barry came back from 8 in a minute 5. It's 51, and Rollins is down 6. They just need to get shots off quickly and get turnovers.
Yeah, and that press, it's been working good. If they can keep working that press, you never know what could happen.
Barry's 60% shooting so far on the day. Rollins bumped it up to 40 after a rough first half. 6-point game here. 50 seconds left on the clock, 30 on the shot clock, 20-second differential. McKim trying to draw a foul, but is going to be out on Barry. Went off number 3, Moya, on that. .43 seconds left, 22 on the shot clock.
Barry coach did not like the call there, but referee gets the last call saying it was going off of Mora, like he said.
Dayton Gum in the corner. You bet! 3-point game here for Rollins.
You betcha.
Going for the layup. And one. Dayton Gum fouls him in transition.
Make a good play on offense and then just come down and make.
Rollins on the day, 11 for 31 from the three-point line. They're one away from their team high 32 three-pointers that they shot this year. That was a loss against Embry-Riddle.
Rollins really needs this game. Wow.
Another miss there. It's a 5-point game. Connor McKim leading the offense down here. Gets it back to Dayton Gum. Parker Davis in the corner. You bet. That's another three-pointer in the corner.
Oh, my gosh.
And they got a foul there. What a crucial three-pointer there in the corner by the junior Parker Davis. That's his 14th point of the game.
Looking over at that Barry bench right now, there is not one nice smile over there as everybody is not looking happy.
26 seconds left here. Rollins is down 2 after making an incredible comeback. They have made 7 of their last 8 shots here. Barry just can't do anything to stop this Rollins three-point attack.
This has been a great finish. Barry, they've missed 4 of their 5 free throws here? That's big.
Makes the first here. Evan Walsh 3 for 5 from the three-point line.
Yeah, their free throw percentage has gone down. It's now 47%.
Yeah. On the floor for Rollins, number 2 McKim, number 5 Dayton Gum, number 13 Parker Davis, number 20 Trevor Riccio, number 21 Jacoby Bonner.
All great shooters. It's nice.
As he makes it to make this a 4-point game, we're going to get a timeout here for Barry. 81-77 with 26 seconds left.
You know, that's pretty bad. You usually expect a team to be high 70s, low 80s, but then again, it's tough.
Dayton Gum subbing out for Cluxton. Try to get some height in there on this free throw. Makes the first to make this a 3-point game. The next free throw, crucial here.
Very, very big free throw here.
Rollins does not have a timeout at his disposal right now after burning 5 in the first half. Rolls in, making this a 2-possession game. Rollins is down 4. Jacoby Bonner with the ball in his hands. Bonner trying to get by. Jits hits the rim and is unable. McKim trying to get the steal here, but instead fouls number 12, Dean. That was an unfortunate miss there by Jacoby Bonner.
That's just tough. He went up strong. Looking for a call, didn't get it. I mean, almost every time you go up, especially with Bonner, you expect to get a call. Tough not to get one there. It's not looking good now for Rollins.
Dean, 2 for 5 from the free throw line this game, has struggled. Let's see if he can pull from here. Misses. Wait, my mistake. Makes the first. Had a very, very lucky bounce to make this a 5-point game. And Rollins' hopes and dreams of pulling out a conference win this game look to diminish.
Yeah, with an loss here, that's probably going to put them in the 8th spot in the conference, depending on how Lynn does.
Yeah. Gluckston gets the rebound here. Rollins needs to quickly put up a shot here. Parker Davis pulls from half court, misses, as Barry is going to pull this game out 84-79 to move to 3rd in the SSC conference with a 17-6